Good afternoon, everyone. It is Monday, March 31st, the afternoon here in Central Time. Donald Trump is pissed off at Vladimir Putin. Apparently, when you tell the American people you can do something and you can't actually do it, you look a little foolish, at least to some. Uh, Donald Trump's not going to get this war with Russia and Ukraine settled anytime soon. Russia's slow walking this whole thing. They're going to take their time. They're going to nurse this thing out. They're taking advantage of the battlefield. With the way things are going right now, with summer coming, they're going to be able to take a lot more territory from Ukraine. And they're going to want to do that and then demand to be able to keep that. To the point, at this point, Ukraine has this chance of just actually out and out losing the entire war before we get towards winter in most aspects of this. With Donald Trump turning on and off support and intelligence to the Ukrainians, and the support from Europe, which is still building and still getting itself together, because the Americans are over here, we're playing games with the Ukrainians. Meanwhile, the Russians are getting their stuff together. They're getting their shit organized and getting going. And I think they're going to make a big push this summer, and they're going to make a big attack, and it's going to be devastating to the Ukrainians. There was never a chance where Putin and Trump were going to sit down and hash this out over a 30-minute phone call. Now it says in a report published today that Putin doesn't, he's open to a call with Trump, but they don't have one scheduled yet. What's wrong, Donald? You ain't got it figured out yet? I thought Donald was going to knock this out on day one. Apparently, dealing with Vladimir Putin is as difficult as most people thought it was. They blamed Biden why it couldn't be solved. Had nothing to do with Joe Biden. Vladimir Putin's a crazy ex-KGB member. God knows what the man's capable of. I mean, we've seen, for the most part, what he is, and we've seen some of the things Russia's done. Poisoning people, killing people. Now they're being accused of multiple sabotage events throughout Europe and attacks around Europe. They don't care. The Russians have no care. They're going to slow walk this thing as long as they can to get as much real estate as they can and do as much damage to the Ukrainians, because this is not over once this agreement's signed. Russia doesn't honor agreements, especially ceasefires. They're still going to be doing the same crap they were doing before after we make them sign it. We actually get them to the table and we sign something. They're still going to do the same thing. It'll just be under cover of covert action. And they're going to try to take back Ukraine by interfering in their elections. That can be expected too. This is not over with by a long shot. And Donald Trump can say whatever he wants to say. He's going to lose this, if not worse than Joe Biden did. More likely, it'll be worse than what Joe Biden went through. Joe at least kept things, kept the Ukrainians in the fight. Right now, the Ukrainians are losing ground on a daily basis. And it's only going to get worse. Donald Trump is going to screw this up more ways than you can even count. That's really the end of it all. Thank you for listening to me rant. I appreciate it. Please hit the follow like button if you like what he had to say. Got plenty more videos coming. Please take a look at my Substack if you get a chance, and my YouTube. Y'all have a great day, and everyone be safe.